tuning back into TFRL. There was a bit of glitch on my end, if I've got to be honest. I'm not sure quite what happened. Connection, the server was lost. I had to restart my application, but we are back. And I do apologise for any action that has been missed. I think we've only missed about 2 minutes in qualifying, so it's not too much. Pigeon Dragon is out the session. And currently, as you can see on your screens, Niels is top with a 153.6, Toad with a 154.4, Lixer in third with a 155.5. With Rocco just behind it by a tenth. Quite close actually between Lixer, Rocco, Superhero and Deneen. 3.5 tenths separating them four drivers. So third all the way down to sixth. Or Stephen 7th, Storm 8th, Billy 9th. And there is flags for some reason.
Yeah, Superhero's off again. Same corner, he just can't seem to hook up that turn 4.
Oh, Rocco's had a crash at Castle, I think. Rocco's had a crash at Castle. Just literally came on board with him there. And Jamie Boy's out of possession.
Final sector. I was literally on board with him for that.
Was that on the final? Was that left-right bit by any chance?
Yeah, that was where Fran binned it.
Okay. Let's have a look. Is anybody coming around there? James Killer is on a lap. By the way, I've just been followed by an esports team.
Oh god, Rocco's going to want to move out of the way.
Yeah, is this off Niels by any chance?
Moving out the way.
Yeah, Rocco needs to move out the way, but I think Niels might not be on a lap.
Yeah,
Storm has just gone third with a 54.7. Nice lap by Storm. Yeah, Niels was already down anyways.
2.4. He's run out of the RS. Or is he just charging it?
He's charging it. Niels is charging it. He's in EOS mode 0.
It's surprising.
This might be a lap from... This is not a lap from Niels who comes straight into the pits.
Is this?
He can definitely go faster. Because he's got red front wing damage. From what I can see.
Niels is coming in the pits. Anybody else on a lap of note? I think Storm might be hooking up a lap again.
It's 5 tenths down in the first sector from what I can see.
He's 5 tenths down. His fuel is quite low, but he is in EOS mode 4, so he is getting more on the straight line bits of the track. Yellow flag in sector 2. That's just ahead of Storm, I think.
That keeps flashing up. Sector 2, sector 3 keeps flashing up.
Front wing damage? Was somebody down the in-road by any chance?
Yeah, Superhero had no front wing.
Oh, right, that's who it was then. But he's in the pits, so... Right. Did the stream just restart for anyone else? Yes, that was my fault. I left the session and the broadcast stopped. So I do apologise about that. Fidgeting Dragon. If we can get the viewers back up to how they were, like 14, 15 viewers, I think. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. Storm's just backed off his lap. It is Deneen. Oh, that's Deneen, and Storm's just going right past him as well.
Yeah,
Storm's, Deneen's lost his front wing, I think. Full front wing? No, he hasn't. He's lost his right end plate anyways, and he is lagging a bit. Is he lagging on yours?
I did see one large lag
little
spot
jump,
there,
yeah. Anybody else on a lap? I think James Killer might be hooking up a lap.
Yeah, he is. 41.6.
Rain at Baku was absolutely awful, according to Matthias. And I've got to admit, it is right. But did you notice Toad's just gone a 10th off Niels, by the way?
Yeah.
53.7, he improved. Nice lap.
I can't go from third to second.
It'll fix itself, don't worry. I've had it before. James Killer now coming around the final 2 corners. Who's off in the wall?
Lixer's just had a spin in the most weirdest place, actually. Has he lost front wing end plate? He has. He's going to come straight back in.
James Killer coming up towards the line. I think he's going to go behind Deneen here. Or round about Deneen. And yeah, he slots into 8th, 56.5. So spot on with my prediction there. I haven't even made a top 3 prediction, so I'm going to make a top... I was going to put Rocco on pole in my prediction. But looking at the 2-second gap between him and Niels, I think that's unlikely now. So
Liam's
I'm gonna.
done a very fast first sector.
Who else? Niels.
No, Liam.
Oh, Liam's done a fast first sector. Let's have a look. He's at the castle section. Oh, he nearly clipped the wall on the inside there. He had to correct his steering through the corner. That was very lucky from Liam. There is a yellow flag in front of him. That is just got. Oh, it was a Red Bull. I think that was Neil. Was that Stephen?
Yeah, it is. No, it was Niels.
It was Niels. All right. Liam though is on the lap. He just clips the wall on the right hand side. You don't want to be doing that on your fast lap. And now Liam is going a mile quicker than James Killer. I can confirm that. He's probably going third here, if I've got to be honest. Oh, and he's lost his right end plate. He's lost his right end plate. He had a bit of a moment. He should still continue with this lap though, because this is still looking pretty quick from Liam. This is going to be well up there. It's not going to be Paul. I think it's going to be ahead of Storm. Yeah, it is 54.5, but that could have been quicker if he didn't hit the wall. Nice lap by Liam in his first race in TFRL this season. So the Mercedes filling out the top two, third and fourth. So we're filling out the second row at the minute. Not bad. Toad is not on lap because he's in the thingy.
But Niels is.
Yeah, Niels is. He's coming down the straight towards turn 3. If you're unfamiliar with this track, I will take you through a lap on board with Niels right now. That's turn 3, now towards turn 4. Not many corners in the first sector of the lap, there's only 4. Now he's approaching turns 5 and 6 before the infamous castle section. I'm reaching the end of the first sector and he's set a 40.8. How's that looking compared to his previous first sector that he set? Just brushing against the wall there.
He's pretty much matching his best, so this is looking quite good from Niels.
Looking quite good. Lixer had a little bit of a moment in the background just to pick up on as well. Niels aims up for the corner.
Rocco has just had an absolute mare coming through the fast section towards the end of the lap.
By any chance did he go flat out as Liam is out the session? I think he's crashed in sector 2. We should be coming up towards him very soon because there's Niels. And there is Liam's car on the right hand side, exactly where Grosjean crashed under the safety car.
Oh, Niels is on a good lap.
That's exactly where Rocco just had his moment, actually, so he must have been the car behind.
Niels is on a good lap. Is he up in the second sector?
No, he's backed off, I think.
No, he hasn't. He's going for it. Oh, he saved up his ERS. Yeah, you're right. Good spot. So Niels will be going for another lap. We've got 3 minutes left in the session with the flame towers. You can barely see them in the background. Here in a wet Baku session, Niels has backed off. It's still a relatively quick lap though, 1.6 seconds off his previous best, and did back off from that lap. Is anybody else on the lap?
Stephen.
Has Elixir just improved? 55.5? No, he hasn't.
No.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Is that possibly for Liam's car still? Yeah, I think it is.
No, it might have been for Stephen.
I'll tell you any second now. Yeah, there's damage.
Yeah, it is all Stephen. All Stephen's slowing down the hill. So Stephen's slowing down the hill. I'm coming in board with Storm. How's he looking? Because this is looking pretty quick.
Did a 41.2 in the first sector. Sector 2, he's just matched that.
Oh, he's clipped the wall on the right hand side. He's out, surely. How on earth has he not crashed out there? Deneen's just gone third, by the way, with a 54.2. Nice lap from the Irishman. Or the self-proclaimed Irishman. Somebody's just came out the pits. Who's that just came out the pits? Was that James? It was James. I swear it was James Killer coming out the pits. It's not. Somebody's just come out the pits.
Here comes Toad.
It's Rocco.
Togo's pole.
Okay. Togo's pole. Oh, yeah. 53.3 in the Renault.
3/10 up. Neil is 3/10 up.
3/10 up. How's he looking through the middle sector? Let's have a look. We're currently on board with him now, the Red Bull driver, the Flying Dutchman in the Red Bull, and he's 2/10 down in the middle sector, so he's lost it somewhere, possibly through the castle section. He gets caught on the curb, now through the fast left-right, which you don't want to be taking flat in the wet. He just lifts off very, very slightly there. Can Niels try and snatch Paul off Toad here with a minute left in the session? He will have another crack at this. It is quite unlikely though, because his ERS is running low. Is Niels going to go quicker than Toad? No, he's not on this lap. Will he go quicker
Deneen's on a
next
good
time
lap.
around?
Deneen is on a good lap. He's 4 tenths up in the first
No,
sector.
he's messed it up. Neil's just messed it up for this lap. He's gone wide at turn 1.
Lixer just goes 4th, 54.5. He improves a second. Nice lap from him.
Was that Deneen you were watching? Oh my gosh.
Oh my
and he was up
gosh.
as well. He was up by about 3 tenths.
Still looking to be a good lap mode from Deneen.
Yep, Deneen's looking good. Oh, he's a second up.
He's a second
Deneen's
up.
a second up. He's currently on he's currently going pole here. As it stands, in theory, Deneen's going to be going pole. He's coming through the fast left right now. He could have another chance at this as well. Doesn't clip the wall on exit of the corner. He's got plenty of EOS left to complete the lap. Is Deneen going to go quickest? This is looking good. This could be a 52 from Deneen. He's coming up towards the line. Is Deneen going to snatch pole off Toad?
No!
No, he's not. He's gone third.
He's
He's lost it in the final couple of corners. How's he done that?
Storm's down.
Unbelievable, but he
Rocco
does
is
get
up.
another crack at it with 10% of EOS. Storm's down by
I know,
6 tenths, but remember, Storm did clip the wall, and he has backed off his lap as well, and he is letting through Toad, who is on the lap. He's down on his lap. He's going to be coming across the line. Toad, oh, Niels has just had a right moment coming down the hill. He's just lost plenty of his front wing. Cleared him with the wall, pretty much where Liam crashed earlier on. Niels is down on his time. I think that's it, unless Rocco can do something magical in the middle sector.
He's up by 3
Rocco's
tenths in the
struggling.
first sector.
How's James Killer
Really
looking?
struggling.
James Killer is, I think, might be up on his time. Possibly.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything phenomenal though.
Niels retires out the session, so we've got James Killer, Rocco, and all Stephen and Deneen on their laps, and he's just collided with the wall there, James Killer. It's not going to be a sensational lap, but there could be an improvement by the looks. He's coming towards the line. This is a 55, I think, from James Killer. This is a big improvement. And he goes 8th, and that's a nice lap. Just goes ahead of old Stephen by around 200ths of a second. Rocco coming down the hill now. He's got, oh, who was that in the background having a bit of a slide? That didn't look like Deneen, did it? It was Deneen in the background, and he's down on his time. Rocco is the only one that can try and make... Oh, collides with the wall.
He can still finish off the lap though. I think he might...
Plenty of EOS left as well. Rocco is improving, I think.
He's improving, but he won't go ahead of Storm.
5 place grip penalty for Deneen.
That's a hard hit.
Doesn't
That is a
go...
hard hit.
Superhero's AI has gone off.
No.
Yeah, he had a
Superhero.
crash with Superhero's AI.
Superhero's behind Deneen, so unless Deneen's gone for an overtake.
I think he's gone for... Has he not gone for half spin? And Superhero's AI, with it being the AI, has not realised and hit him.
I know, but Deneen's got a 10-second penalty. 10 place penalty.
No, I think was it a 5? No, I thought it was a 5 place grip
He had one
penalty.
at the start. He had one at the start as well, didn't he? Oh,
No, he didn't. That was
actually,
Goldie.
what the hell was that? Oh, Stevens' AI's just rammed into the back of Rocco. Put Rocco out of qualifying.
Oh dear. The AI are having a very good time of things. Currently out on track. If
Deneen
Deneen
is
retires
watching,
with
can
20
you
seconds
retire?
left to go, that is your qualifying order as it stands. Toad, the Dutchman. It's a Dutch front row with Toad on pole with a 53.3. Deneen has run through the qualifying session. And the qualifying grid going into the race very, very shortly. And I will have a check of the comments as soon as we progress into the race.
I'll watch the start out from my point of view.
Have we
and
lost
see
a
if there's any
driver, by the way?
Yeah, Goldie.
Oh, we've lost Goldie. Oh. He had a 5 place grid penalty as well, so I'm not sure what happened there. It was Goldie who got the 5 place grid penalty, not Deneen. Toad on pole with F153.3. Niels in second with a 53.6. Deneen in third, and then it's Lixer rounding off that second row. Then it's Liam rounding off the top 5. Storm, Rocco, James Killer, Old Stephen, and Superhero. And I can't see the rest of the grid because some idiot has read it up before me finishing. I think Billy was down in 11th.
Yeah, it was.
And it is a dry qualifying session. Dry qualifying session? It's a dry race. Dry race,
A lot of people
13
wearing
drivers.
hoods in
Sadly,
the,
we've lost Goldie, one of the main championship contenders.
Really glitched out. That is so
It's-
glitched.
It's going to be dry until the last slot, so it's going to be rain with about 2 or 3 laps to go, I reckon.
Yeah, you can tell by the audience sitting above the pit garages with their hoods up.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look for thingy. And just to point out, David Woolbank is not here, which is good.
So basically, we should have a clean race.
Yeah, Toad just pointing out in the comments section that this is his first TFRL pole position. So congratulations to him. And he is in the prime spot to take it here. But I'm going to go for a top 3 straight off the bat. And I'm going to say Lixer for the win. I'm going to go Toad second. And I'm going to go Storm third.
I'm going to go LMC Will for top knowledge, I think. I'm going to go for...
Oh my god, you're on the grid.
Yeah, just run around the first sector like last time. I have pre-warned the drivers to take it easy through the first couple of corners. I really don't want to see moves in the first couple of corners because I just want everyone to settle down into a rhythm.
I'm gonna go. Do you know what? I'm gonna go Superhero for the win. I think he's gonna drive very well tonight. Then I'm gonna go Toad second.
Guys, Deneen's not got his penalty. He's showing in 3rd place.
No, he's in 8th. He's fine. He's in 8th on mine.
That's so weird. On my screen, he's in 3rd.
The game. Just remember, the game has recently had a patch, so it is bound to be like this.
Okay.
Just point out tyre strategies. Everyone's got a free choice of compound here. 13 viewers tuning in for the rest. Thank you very much for tuning in. Toad and Neil's top 2 starting on the soft. Lixer on the ultras, which I think is the best strategy. If I've got to be honest, Fidgeting Dragon is out the formation map. Liam, Superhero, Liam Storm, Rocco, James Killer and Deneen all on supers. Or Stephen on the softs, so 3 drivers on the softs. Then it's Superhero, Billy, Jamie Boy and Fidgeting Dragon on the super softs. And ignore that guy at the bottom, not Goldie, but the other guy in 14th place. Because he's not racing.
I'm only joking, guys.
But let's have a look. Can someone turn off your stream? It's kind of echoing. I think it might be Elliot's mic, but I will go on as it is.
What's echoing? Find out what's echoing.
Your mic, apparently.
I can hear your game. I think that's what he's on about.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. I'm on it.
I hope Toad O'Neills gets the win. Would like a Dutch guy winning. Rain at the end, so soft tyres is best, apparently. Now, the last time I did stream in Baku, apart from last night, was A-League, if I recall. And the stream did break down into 2 parts, so yeah, we're already at that stage. But 5 red lights are about to go out here.
Camera angle as well.
With a lovely camera angle. 5 red lights, though, about to go out here in the land of fire of Azerbaijan. Big hold. Lights out and away we go, and it's a good start from Toad, but look at Lixer getting a great start on those ultras, going up the inside into turn 1, and he's got the lead, forcing Toad off track a little bit there. Everyone clean through turn 1, that's what I like to see. Neil's up the inside of Toad. Toad keeps around the outside, a little bit of contact in behind. I think Jamie Boy has caused a Constantino effect in behind. Storm might have just shut, it was one of the Mercedes that shut the door on Jamie Boy and just clipped the rear end. Not sure if that was a hitbox, but we'll have a look at that after. Niels has just lost a position to Liam DKW on his TFRL debut, on his TFRL return. Storm and Rocco. Yep, Rocco just let him go there, and that's nice, and Storm is up to 5th. Rocco in 6th, looking through the field. Deneen right on the back of these 2 as well. Jamie Boy's just overtaken Fidgeting Dragon. But apart from that little spill we had at turn 2, I think everyone's kept it clean. Through the first lap as Fidgeting Dragon tries to go down the inside of Jamie Boy there.
Toad just hit the wall at the castle section.
Toad, let's just have a look through the castle section. We got a yellow flag in sector 2, and it's Will. I'm not surprised at that, if I've got to be honest. Rocco's right on the back of Storm. This could be a potential overtake going down the hill. I think this is into turn 14. Not bad, he doesn't go for the move, which is good. And Deneen just clipped the wall in the background now, and here comes Billy up the inside. Billy's now going up the inside.
Deneen's still there.
Deneen right around the outside. Yeah, he's got the traction off the corner and he keeps it. Billy shouldn't be going side by side here, just needs to slot in and let Deneen get that position. Just scraping across the wall a little bit there.
Neil's lost the position. Has Niels
Yeah, he
lost
lost it to Liam. He lost it to Liam. I think it was a turn 4.
Storm's getting the run on Niels for P4.
Billy ran the outside of Deneen going into turn 1 at the end of lap 1, and Deneen keeps the position, but Billy's got the switch back.
Got the inside.
Can he get the move done on the inside? He's ahead going into the corner, and Billy does get the move done. That's a nice move by Billy. Deneen right in behind.
And Storm on Niels. Storm's going to look for the inside line. It's covered by Niels.
So much going on, which is good to see. Storm and Niels.
He's doing it. He's done it around the outside.
Niels is still there around the outside. Storm just shuts him off there, and that's a lovely move by Storm. And he's up to 4th, but keep an eye out on Rocco in behind on the super softs. Niels, I think that strategy of going on softs is not going to pay off in the first couple of laps on this stint. But it will come into play later on in the race, as there was a Red Bull getting very, very sideways in the background. That was all Stephen in the background at the end of Sector 1. Everyone looking clean through the thingy, and it looks as if, apart from Jamie Boy pitting, everyone made it through that lap very cleanly.
Billy's caught right off the back of Rocco, and he's taking Deneen with him.
He is, but Niels not holding these guys up. Niels is not holding these guys up, is he? On the softs?
Niels is, because Storm's
In fact, I would be more obliged to say Storm's holding these up.
No, Storm's only just starting to pull away.
Niels is short shifting for some reason. I'm not really sure.
Tyre attempts. Those tyres are bound to be still cold. Deneen is in the run on Billy, and he's got the slipstream, and he's coming down the inside into turn 1. He might have the move done before turn 1, and Deneen looks as if he has got the move done into turn 1. Go on board with Billy as we look. He's going to try and go for a switchback. Exactly the same point at turn 2. Right on board with Billy here. And Billy up the inside, not giving Deneen any room. But it's a nice move. He gets caught on the curb though, Billy. He gets caught on the curb, loses the back end. Similar to what Valtteri Bottas did.
Looked like Deneen sort of like turned across into
And look at Fidgeting Dragon, Superhero in the background. Sorry to interrupt, but Fidgeting Dragon's on the outside of Superhero.
Deneen hit the wall. Billy going for the switchback down the inside. Oh,
no, he's just caught the curb. He shouldn't be doing that, Billy. He should just settle into that rhythm, as we've been alluding to. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1, though. It's Superhero at turn 4.
Oh, yeah, Superhero.
Superhero at turn 4, similar to what he did in qualifying.
Touch the ball, he's out!
Oh, that's a huge crash.
He hit the wall. Oh, he hit the wall on the left. Oh no!
How the hell did he hit the wall on the left and ended up all the way up there?
The control of steering. That's what happened.
And then he bounced off the right-hand side.
Fidgeting Dragon all over the back of old Stephen, just as we watch here. I think old Stephen might have front wing damage, possibly. No, he's just going slow then on those softs, just trying to get those into temperature. I will come back on board with the battle for 3rd, because that's beginning to hot up a little bit.
Yeah. Wow, Storm's had a mistake or something somewhere.
Niels' tyres are coming back into it, I think. This is the part of the stint where the softs will start to warm up.
This is where the softs start off,
yeah, Niels in the slipstream. Look at the speed, 212 mile an hour down the straight. He should have the move into turn 1. We're going board with Storm around the outside. A little bit of corrective steering going into turn 1. Niels had the inside line all the way. Rocco's just came into the pits off the super softs. Not sure if he caught front wing damage.
Change of front wing.
Yeah.
The Fidgeting Dragon.
And Fidgeting Dragon's just done on Stephen, yeah. Storm right in the back of Niels. Here he goes. Is he going to go for a move at turn 3? It would have been silly if he dived it up the inside there. And Storm just keeps it.
Oh, Billy hits the back of Deneen.
He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to run over the curb. Deneen's just outbraking himself into the corners, and that's why Billy is so close to him, I think.
Yeah.
Just give an update out front. Lixer 3.1 seconds ahead of Liam DKW, who has made it through the first lap for the first time in TFRL, and he is running well in 2nd place. Currently, as Deneen just makes a little bit of a mistake just before the castle section there, and Billy nearly made rear contact with Deneen's car, and he's going for a bit of a half spin and a bit of a slide through the castle section. Nice grip from the supers there.
Oh, Will, just going back to my prediction at the start of the event, like I said, Lixer's got the win.
Yeah.
Oh, Deneen
gets caught. Deneen absolutely flew over the curb there, and that's why he's got a bit of right side end plate damage there. And Billy just doing the same, and he's lost a bit of time. So that battle for now, I think, is over. The Storm is Storm! My God, Storm got close to that wall there. Jeez.
Storm saved his ERS.
Here he comes. He's coming back.
Oh, this is easy. Easy picking. Look at the speed of Storm down the inside. The difference between the two setups. Neil's out breaking himself into turn 1. Nearly ran into the back of Storm. Good job. They didn't make contact there. And Storm did get that position done. And he's up to 3rd place. So the Mercedes running strong for the first time this season.
Billy getting ever closer to Deneen again.
Yep, 5 tenths up, yellow flag in sector 3, it's Jamie Boy is out. He's lost it at the left-right.
Yeah, he left-handed yesterday.
But he is still on the back of Deneen. I think both of these are in a party. Billy just running over the curb. He hasn't picked up another 3-second time penalty yet, which is good to see. Hopefully we don't see many of them from Billy this race.
I think we're going to see a lot of overtakes between Storm and Niels.
Just to point out, Rocco's got another change of a front wing, and he's back in the pits for Ultra Softs.
Oh, Deneen locks up.
Forcing Deneen into mistakes.
Oh, you're lagging a little bit there.
Billy trying to force Deneen into mistakes.
Deneen is hanging on for dear life.
Both of these, remember, are on the same tyre, and just to point out, is that gap for the lead coming down? 2.4 seconds?
It is. It has. 3.4 or something last lap.
But yeah, this is a second. Them Ultras are not going to last more than 8-9 laps around here, I don't think.
It'll be less than that, I reckon, in my opinion.
Oh, Niels is still heavily short shifting.
Has he got enough speed? Has he got enough buffer to try and catch Storm? He's not close enough this time, I don't think. Somebody that is close though is Billy, right in behind.
Oh yeah, Billy's got Deneen.
But I think Billy just needs to maintain his ERS a little bit more because, I mean, he's got 1% left, he's got no ERS left at the end of the lap. He's just got to try and short shift, and he's going around the outside. Deneen down the inside, switch back. Oh, nearly doing a caveat there, Deneen. And now Billy on the inside. A little bit of lag from Deneen's end. But he keeps around the outside well. Billy gets caught on the curb, forced into a mistake, and Deneen keeps the position. So now, for 5th and 6th.
Stevens.
Yep, Super Evil's just got past. Oh, Stephen! He had to take evasive action there. Superhero, nothing he could have done. I think he just broke himself late to the corner there. I wasn't bored with that. Oh, Deneen's gone off! Deneen's had a spin! Deneen's had a spin!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just caught on board with that at the worst possible moment. Deneen has had a moment, and surely he's not going back up the inside. I pictured in Dragon.
Rocco's had an incident somewhere because he's now down in last.
Yeah, he went in the pits for another front wing change.
Oh wow!
Deneen down the inside of Fidgeting Dragon, just using the just within track limits there. If I've got to be honest.
I think he may have a warning for that.
Yep, Fidgeting Dragon. I like how he's taking it easy through the castle section. That's the sort of run you want to be trying to get through there. Currently on board with him. It has now settled down a little bit, apart from the Deneen and Fidgeting Dragon battle. Gap for the lead has increased to 3.1, but I have a feeling Lixer might have just made a mistake. And he's coming in the pits. Lixer is in from the lead of the race. Lixer is in. He pits on lap 6 out of 26. Is that an early pit stop?
It must be, because no one else is missing.
There appears to be graining more on the left-hand side of the car than on the right-hand side. Fidgeting Dragon around the outside of Deneen. Here he goes down the straight. Fidgeting Dragon, let's cut to Deneen. And Fidgeting Dragon. Oh, bit of lag! Whoa!
Lag spike there was just...
I think that was more Deneen's end than Fidgeting Dragon's end.
I think it's the server.
Do you think? Could be the host. I've got my airplane mode on. Just make sure you've got your airplane mode on, guys, because...
Yeah, I do.
Deneen has now got the slipstream and he's trying to go around the outside. He's got the DRS around the outside of turn 3. Surely, no, what a move, Deneen! That was brilliant. No lag involved there. And that was beautiful commitment from Deneen. And he gets back up to the 6th place, but for how long? Because Fidgeting Dragon's still on the back of him.
In the meantime, Liam made a mistake just while those guys are coming through. He's dropped about half a second, 6 tenths.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I think Rocco's sort of given up.
Oh yeah, Rocco's out. Yeah, Rocco's out. That's probably why. Oh yeah, castle section, because there was a bit of front wing damage through the castle section. I've just got on board with Superhero. Not sure who that was from.
Run on board with those, Stephen.
Left side end plate damage. Is it Mixer by any chance?
Pretty sure Stephen at this point is running around in AI.
No, he is just plodding around, as he normally does. I've seen him in F3, he normally does that.
Dragon runs wide.
Yeah, 1.1 and the lead is in. Liam reacts to Lixer's pit.
Where is Lixer?
Soft tyres for him. That's a bit of a bold call, if I've got to be honest. Lixer's going to be ahead of him. Lixer's into turn 1 now. Liam's not even out the pits. Lixer gets him.
He got a huge amount of slipstream from Billy.
Is Lixer going to come out ahead of Deneen? Deneen, I think, is just going to be ahead of him. Possibly. No, Liam's going to try it down the inside. Yes! Good lad, Deneen. Good lad, Liam. Brilliant.
Liam's got a lot of BRX, so this is going to... I think Liam's got this in the bag.
He's 4 seconds off. Lixer will have to pit again. Yeah, you're right. Oh, but he's made a mistake and he's in the wall just as soon as you say that. He's in the wall. And that's right side end plate damage, I think, for him.
Yeah,
no damage. He didn't get any damage.
Did he not?
He did.
He didn't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can tell. Look at the steering going into there.
Yeah, no, substantial.
And now looking at Fidgeting Dragon's tyres are beginning to blister on that left front. Just to point out, Deneen gets a 3-second time penalty. They've got to be careful. Up through Castle. We don't want a repeat of Onyx Mir and Stinner winner from last night. The two Dutchmen crashing out early on at lap 2, of course. This is exactly where they did crash out.
Liam can go as fast as he can with this front wing damage. He may still be able to jump Lixer. Because Lixer will have to pit again.
No, there was no front wing damage there. He did scrape the wall, luckily.
He's going to have to pit.
No, Liam's got to pit. Liam should pit, I think, and go.
Do you know what?
Socks.
Look at who's going to benefit from this.
Fidgeting Dragon and the double toe. Superhero's getting in this as well. Liam in the wall again on the left hand. Liam's just got to keep it 3 wide for a moment there. Fidgeting Dragon now on Deneen. He's gone up the inside of Hook. Deneen's not thinking about coming in the pits. I think he is. Deneen's going to swap into the pits. Yes, he is. I thought he was going to do that.
There's a Mercedes there. What happened with the Mercedes?
Yeah, that's Liam coming in. Liam must have heard me. He's coming in. Super Evil's coming in behind him.
Superhero's going to jump Liam.
They're replacing his front wing. Liam's gone on Ultra Softs. That's a bit of a weird call. As Billy's just got past old Stephen down the strip, by the way, for what is now 5th and 6th.
I think Liam's expecting the rain to come earlier than what it says, and that's why he's
that can be that can be the case sometimes on this game.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think Lixer's still got this one in the bag then, unless.
Yeah, I think he has.
Storm and Neil haven't pitted yet, have they?
Let's have a look at who has pitted actually. Old Stephen hasn't pitted. Fidgeting Dragon is still to come in the pits, and Niels and Storm are still to come in the pits. As Liam has gone down the escape road, and I think he might have given up. Yeah, that's unfortunate. In a position where he could have won that race. I'm not going to say anything, but I know a 9-letter word beginning with B and ending in B. And that might be applicable to him tonight. Yeah, the 9 letters of B. Liam leaves the session, but he does pick up a point, which is beneficial to him. A Storm is in the pits from the lead of the race.
Yeah, Niels takes the lead, and Lixer's got the come out ahead of Fidgeting Dragon.
Fidgeting Dragon's coming in the pits. Yeah.
He's getting front wing change.
Storm's going to be out ahead of Billy, I think, just about.
Yeah, miles ahead of Billy.
But he's not even. I think he's about halfway down the straight, is he? Yeah. Billy actually.
Dragon's got to have a new front wing.
No. No front wing out from in the pit box. Is what?
Storm had damage on the first lap. That's why he.
Here's Fidgeting Dragon and Billy. Billy's got ahead of Fidgeting Dragon. Fidgeting Dragon hit the wall of the pit exit. And look who else is there. Oh, Stevens is right behind Fidgeting Dragon.
Oh, Stephen, is Stephen pitted yet?
No, he hasn't.
No. But Billy has.
Yeah, Billy has. So Billy's now up to 4th. Neil's still to pit, but I think Neil's going to be coming out in 3rd.
Fidgeting Dragon's having problems.
Fidgeting Dragon having problems? Oh, Stephen having a bit of problems in the background there as well.
Fidgeting Dragon's short shifting. That's causing him to run wide. With the amount of torque.
Maybe rear tyres might be overheating. That could be a
Look, he's
possibility.
locking up, mind. He is locking up with the ABS. That's the interval times. Currently 1 point... Oh, well, Stephen's just made a little mistake, actually, in the caster section.
Neil's just made a mistake somewhere.
Nope, he's just getting caught by Elixir on the fresh tyres. Niels is still in. Niels has still got to come in, hasn't he?
Yeah, Neil's should
Actually,
come out ahead of Storm,
just think about this. There's the yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh,
Deneen has crashed, and that is at the top of the hill, I think.
I'm watching on James Killer's point of view.
Yeah, I'm on board with him. I think it'll be left-hand side, if anywhere.
Right-hand side somewhere.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Oh, right in the middle of the track! Goodness me!
Technically that was on the right-hand side. Just saying.
That was on the right-hand side. Oh, it's Superhero! Had to avoid! It should have just went through him! Because it was a ghost car. Has he got right-side end plate damage from that?
Just hit the wall. James Killer's just driven into the wall. Just plain driven into it.
He's also his front wing. Oh,
Yeah.
that's his wheel.
Oh, he's out the race! Oh, he's lost both of his front wheels. Beautiful dynamic system on this game. We are down to 7. I fear we could be getting less finishes than last night.
People are just crashing out at this point.
Superhero in the pit. I think Superhero should just continue around. It is starting to cloud over a bit.
5 seconds stop go.
It is starting to close over a bit. I was just about to say before we went on board with James Killer. Do you think Niels possibly could win this race?
If he goes onto the correct tyres, then yes. And
It's
then
lap
the correct
11.
tyres,
Look how dark it's getting down the straight.
then
Those rain clouds are building. This could be heavy rain, you know, guys.
Niels can go to about lap 16 or 17 and then switch onto the ultras and pray that the rain comes, or he can stretch the softs out until it starts raining. But I don't think that'll happen.
Keelan putting in the chat, come on Liam. Father Liam's now out the race. So that lasted very, very well. I'm going to say Niels will win if he keeps the car in good condition. Toads put, I want to die, could somebody please send me sleeping pills so I can overdose? Well, put it this way, Toad, just come back next week in Spain. I will put a poll up in Discord and on the PSN chat if we want to be racing next week, because I know we do clash next week with the Mexican Grand Prix qualifying. And speaking of real life F1, I shall give an update because we are now at the end of the session for FP3.
Oh, is it done?
It's done, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Let me have a look at the current update.
No, we're still going.
Top 10 with 12 minutes remaining was Vettel, Raikkonen, Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Ocon, Sainz, Perez, Hulkenberg. Top 10, and that was with 12 minutes remaining.
I've got it up with 1 minute left, and it's Vettel, Raikkonen, Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Grosjean, Ocon, Magnussen, Hulkenberg.
Oh, Leclerc's went up there then. Is Niels coming in the pits? No, I thought he was coming in.
No. Then Van Dorn, Hartley and Alonso.
Niels isn't losing much time, is he?
God. Can I just point out the gap between top 3 is within a tenth. Vettel, Raikkonen.
Vettel, Raikkonen and Bottas separated by a 10. Did you say?
Vettel, Raikkonen and Hamilton by a tenth.
Wow. Could be in for good, tasty qualifying session later on then.
Oh, looks like just going a bit deep into turn 3.
Breaks the top 5. Verstappen's up there.
Yep.
What?
And speaking of our real life, in real life, Red Bull, he's Dutch. And he's summoned to Max Verstappen. Niels is currently leading the way by 1.4 seconds. That gap is closing down, but I don't think it's closing down at the rate I would have been expecting it to be. Those supers are inevitably going to be hitting peak performance. Niels could keep the lead of this race, possibly the pace he's going. But he's got to try and maintain those tyres, and those tyres do not look at all worn. Maybe left front, if anywhere.
Lickler's really starting to push now.
Lickler is really starting to push, and he's going for the overtake, but look at Niels, he's in hot lap mode 5. ERS mode 5, that's hot lap mode. Lickler is in overtake mode 4, but he's just out of DRS range. If Niels going to bail into the pit, it is definitely getting a lot cloudier on lap 14 out of 26, yeah, 7 drivers out of 13 that started. I'm not including Will, of course.
Oh, Sabiro's pulled off. That's a shame.
Oh, no,
reversing, that's down. Is that down at turn 4 again?
3.
Turn 3 that time, yeah. Oh, Niels is coming up towards there as well. Superhero's got to keep out the way, and he has. That's good to see. He can get on with his race now. Still, anything can happen. If Superhero could still win this race from there.
Oh, Superhero's just slammed into the wall hard.
I think is he purposely crashing himself out now? No, he's still... Yeah, he is. Or he's going to pull off and retire. One of the two.
He did this at turn 3.
Yeah, he's retired.
Oh.
Yeah, he has. A shame for Superhero, but he does get 6 points, and we are down to the same amount of runners that finished last night in A-League. Which I'm disappointed about, because we could be getting less finishes at this moment in time. But Lickler's right on the back of Niels. Could he go for an overtake down the hill? Here comes Lickler right on the back of Niels. Down the inside. He's not going to try and move there, surely, and he backs off it at the very last second. Jimmy Boy is suicidal at turn 2. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Theo Stevens, surely. Nice.
Was it Billy?
Might have been Storm, I think.
Oh, was it not Superhero's car getting out of the way?
I don't know, but here it comes next. Lickler's got no ERS. Look at Neil, although... Here it comes
Lickler's closing in pure straight line speed. Here he goes down the inside into turn 1. He should have the move done. Lickler gets the lead of the race down the inside. Bit of a brave and bold move. But the McLaren driver going for a second win now in TFRL now leads the way here in B League with lap 15 out of 20 on lap 15 out of 26, with Niels chasing down in second, 7/10 off.
I still think Niels has this in his pocket. If he can take them soft when it starts raining, then
I honestly think it's going to start raining within the next 3 laps.
I think it might.
I think it's going to rain next 3 laps and then enters lap 22. There's a prediction.
Next 5 laps.
First time I've crashed in a league race. Niels needs to stop short shifting. But I think he's maintaining those tyres pretty well. I mean, I think you said, Will, earlier on, was that a drop of rain going through Castle?
I'll keep an eye on that.
I'm on board with Niels at the minute. Just keep an eye out, because I swear I saw a drop of rain. Came over a lot cloudier.
I'm on board with Storm, and I've not seen any drops of rain, but it definitely is getting cloudier.
Lickler is on the right tyre for now, but how costly could that be at the end of the race? Niels, remember, is only 2 seconds off. Does he take a very valued gamble and keep on going on the softs, or is he pulling in the pits? And I think he's staying out.
I think it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. I can see it on a... No, I can see it on a...
Oh, it's on the lens.
Oh yeah, turn 1. Turn 1.
It's starting to rain. It's raining.
I did predict it within the next 3 laps, so call me an absolute goal.
Niels pulled out. That's exactly why Niels pulled out of coming into the pit lane.
Yeah.
Is it raining? I can't tell. It's not raining down the straight, I don't think.
Yeah,
go on board with Niels and look at the bottom of the screen. So the left-hand side of the headrest, you'll see it
the
streaming.
Screen, yes it is. I've just seen it on the tyre. It's coming down heavier.
Niels, yeah, because
It is coming down. This is not. This is going to be inters before lap 22, I suspect.
Definitely. I was on the same strategy as what he was on now, and my tyres are only on about 40%, so I'm thinking his will be about the same, so he can definitely take them until it's
But
too wet.
do you not think that's a blister down his left front?
Who?
I've seen
Down Niels' left front,
worse.
right down the middle of the tyre, you can see pretty much a black
Front right.
line going through.
I see it on the front right.
This track kills the rears more than the fronts, so I think his rears will be much worse.
He's in the wall.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh, he didn't lose any front wing damage. The way he positioned his car, he did not lose any front wing damage, I don't think there. But it is coming down a lot heavier on track. I think this is going to be lap 19-20.
Is that Lixon nearly in the wall?
Yeah, I saw that. Lixon nearly putting it in the wall, going through his
Final shot in. No, he's not. He's staying out for one more. Whereas Niels is.
They don't want to be coming in for inters yet, put it that way.
Niels is doing a very good strategy.
And he's still short shifting as well, remember?
Yeah, Lixon just locking up into turn 2.
Track is getting
I'd
greasier
point out-
because you can see on the left hand side, if you're right on board with Lixer, that track is becoming wetter and wetter by the minute.
I'm just pointing out that if any of the top 3 make a mistake, look who's going to be there to pick up the podium.
Oh, it's your boy.
I shouldn't laugh, but he could be on for podium.
And you know what'd be even
Just like-
better?
I mean,
If
anything
he
can
wins.
happen in TFRL.
Lixer's just made a little
remember-
mistake on the curb. Lixer has just made a little mistake on the curb there. I'm not sure if he's lost much time. In fact, he's gained time.
Anything can
Imagine
happen in
if,
He's
TFRL.
lost 3 tenths, actually.
If David Allbank's pushing this back, and then look who's in P5 if he manages to gain a podium out of this somehow.
That'll be
would
right in
then.
his, thrown right in his,
Probably in his face.
face, yeah.
Anything can happen in TFRL. We proved it last night.
Anything can happen in TFRL. I mean, that comment can come across a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for?
No.
Lixer's struggling. Lixer will be in the next 2 laps.
I think it'll be
You heard it
entered in the
here
next 2 laps.
Yep, I think lap 19
Is that a dry
when it'll
line?
be
That
entered.
is a dry line forming. I'm on board with Niels. Is that a dry line forming?
Seems to be darker.
Yes.
You can see the tyre markings going down the straight. That is a dry line forming. And it's right on the racing line as well.
This is where both of their tyres start to go off.
Lixer's so very nearly into the wall there, guys. You want to keep an eye on Lixer. He's struggling. Niels is not.
5
Is he lost
seconds,
full weight?
4.8. He is beginning to sneak a little bit closer now, Niels. I think somebody
Lixer
has
lost a bit this ring.
not left side. I don't think. Certainly right
Who?
side, if anywhere.
Who?
Lixer.
I'll have a look and let you know.
It's not definitely
Lixer's
not
front
left
wing is
end
intact.
plate. Definitely not the left side.
His front wing's intact. Oh, alright.
However, saying that, what about Niels' right side end plate? Because I can't see it.
I can't.
It's there. Present.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, right. But Lixer is now getting time on Niels, so I think those tyres might have had it. Lap 18 out of 26. Don't tune out because this race is only going to get spicier with the rain coming down. It is getting, I wouldn't say heavier, as he runs off the curb there. So Lixer didn't even make the apex. Niels, however, did and has gained 2 tenths out of that.
Oh, Lixer again nearly losing the rear end. There's a lot of debris. I tell you what, right on board with
Yeah, there is.
Storm. There's a lot of debris on that last corner.
And down the straight as well, from a little bit on the right hand side, I've just noticed.
So right on board with Storm. Watch on the right hand side. Right, study the right hand side now.
Oh yeah.
Yep, there is. And also there. And also when there's a little kink in the barrier here, just about coming up on the right hand side. Watch out, watch out. It's there. little bit of front wing damage down in the little pull-off area.
Niels is maintaining a gap to Lixa, if not gaining.
Lixa just slid the whole way through turn 3. At turn
5.2.
You can hear it's like a
you can hear the gearing. You can hear the gearing. He's got to take this a bit of a short shift now, if I've got to be honest. He wants to try and maintain this win.
Wheel spin. Niels has lost time actually.
Do you not think it's a wetter in the first sector than it is around the other two?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I see.
Because I feel that it is, because Lixa is gaining time in the second and third sectors, but Niels is gaining time in the first.
Lixa is struggling with oversteer and understeer at the same time. He understeers, he puts his foot down, he gets oversteer.
Very close to the wall there. Coming in ball with Niels. Looking nice and tidy through there. Just gains a little bit more, just loses a little bit more time. It's going out towards 6 seconds now, this gap. In fact, it is pretty much 6 seconds the gap. Lixa leads, starting lap 20. Do they risk it and try and stay out? Because this rain, if I've got to be honest, is not coming down heavy enough.
I think it's getting heavier.
I think it's just maintaining it right now.
Yeah, I feel it's just maintaining at the minute. Fidgeting Dragon has certainly lost time as well, I've got to be honest.
Good if we could actually hear like what their engineers are saying.
It would be very good. 5.7 seconds. He is beginning the gain again, Niels, but again I think Lixa is quicker through the final 2 sectors compared to Niels, so just keep an eye out on how the track is developing, but there is definitely a dry line forming.
Yeah,
this should be Inter's lap 22. I think I might have nailed this on. And yes, Todd, you do get 2 points for pole position. As I just saw that comment right there. So, James the meteorologist. Yeah, well.
Oh, Lixa! Lixa had a huge moment there.
I think Niels might have had a little moment there when I literally jumped. Oh, Stephen is pitting. Is this Inters for him? That is a set of Inters in the Red Bull pit garage. That is a set of Inters. So he's the first one to jump onto the wet compound of tyre. Is this a perfect strategy for him? It is coming down heavier.
Bear in mind, Niels can see when he's pitted, so this could be quite interesting.
Look how Lixa's taking the final left and right there. Oh my god, he was so slow. Is he going to jump in the pits? Is he going to bail in? Is Lixa bailing in from the pits? No, he's not. He's staying out another lap. I think Niels might bail in here, you know.
No.
No. Oh well. But he is gaining. He is beginning to gain. Oh, look at the tyres down.
Oh, Stephen's out.
Oh.
It's definitely not Inter's.
Where did he crash out?
Turn 3.
So where?
Turn 3, Lixa's coming up towards it now.
Yeah.
Yep, yellow flag. You can see in the foreground of shot. Well, in the background of shot. Now in the foreground of shot. And he is crashed. Oh, right on the right hand side, and Lixa nearly follows him off there. And as Niels just made a mistake at turn 2 actually, because he's just lost 2 seconds.
He must have. His tyres must be gone at the rear.
They're shot. That blistering is getting worse than that left front. That left tyre. Left front tyre. But he is gaining. Lixa now, I think lap 22 is the time for Inters. I really do.
Lixa's made a small mistake.
He has. Just keep an eye on the gap. Lixa's taking it so slow. He doesn't want to lose this win.
So,
One.
but he's so ginger on the throttle.
But the thing is, he's maintaining the gap. If I've got to say, extending the gap. Yellow flag sector 1. It's Fidgeting Dragon down the runoff area turn 2. But look at the spray at turn 2 actually.
Oh, wow.
I think it's Inter's now.
It's Inters. It's a crossover period. It is the crossover period. DRS disabled will come up any second now. You watch on that bottom left of your screen.
I think Lixa could bottle it here. He's going so slow through there.
No, that's nice.
Jesus.
I think he's
Alex
got.
is gonna do one
It is
more.
getting heavier this rain. Lap 22, nailed
He's in,
on.
He's coming in.
No,
Look
he's
at
not.
his position on the
No,
track,
he's not.
coming
No, he's
in.
not. No, he's not.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
is.
is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's coming in. You're right.
He crossed that
I do
white line,
apologise. But is Neil's going to stay out or follow him in?
Oh,
Neil's
he
is
is.
coming in.
No, he's not. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
These guys are leaving it so late to cross that white line.
Well,
Yeah,
they've
sure.
taken the
He'll come into
risk.
the pit lane quicker.
I have ruined races before. Let's see if I ruin
guys,
races again.
Storm's doing all right here. Storm was 17 seconds back. He's getting 3 seconds on
He's
him.
coming in the pits though. Everyone's coming in. So
Bear
Lex
in
are out
mind,
in
Neil's-
front. DRS disabled should be coming up very, very soon. I might ruin this. I might have just ruined this rush, you know.
Ow.
Because everyone's on inters.
Half the grid
And
have
the
to
fucking-
switch, I think.
Fidget
Oh,
Dragon.
Fidgeting Dragon at the top of the hill, colliding with the wall. Billy's in for a set of inters as well. And Fidgeting Dragon should be
Billy will
coming
come
in
out
very
the pit lane.
soon.
Billy will come out
Keep
the
in
pit lane,
mind-
he'll go DRS.
keep
I
in
very
mind-
much hope. Oh my god, it's not inters because Lix has just nearly went in the wall. I think I've made the wrong call here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I may as well quit
Keep in
commentary if
mind-
I ruin anyone's race.
Keep in mind the quali times, because that was wet. I know it wasn't as wet.
Now,
as
that
what it
was
is
full
now,
wet,
but
yeah.
it was-
Niels is gaining though.
He is gaining.
That's because he just had a
He's
mistake.
better in the wet. He is better in the wet than Mixer, if I recall, from FRL. For a race in FRL, I'm sure.
Oh, hit the rear of this car so very nearly clipped that wall at the
he
castle
nearly
section.
clipped the wall there as well.
Niels is
That's me.
catching.
He's just lost 2 tenths though. He's taking it gingerly. So on lap 22, let's see when.
Gone. Mixer's gone. He's hit the wall.
Oh my god.
He has. Oh my god. This is. Oh.
Dramatic
is
stuff
just
here in TFRL.
ridiculous.
Lixer has hit the wall. Has he got any front wing damage? Yes, he has. Left side
No, he
end plate is completely run off, I
It's
think.
still there. It's not. It's still there.
Oh.
He had a huge kick of oversteer. that far
There we
section
go.
down
DRS
towards
disabled.
the
Lap
table.
22. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
I'd say
You
that
get
23
a-
technically, but
You get a Milky Way.
Well, it is still lap 22 because Elixir is just about to come across the line on lap 23. So I am technically right. So I'll take that. Thank you very much. Everyone now on the
King
inters, and it is now inters according to DRS disabled, of course.
Litzer has got much more ERS than Niels.
Yeah, he's got about 65% more ERS than Niels, and that is going to play a massive factor into the end of this race. Lixer should have the win, I think. But is that rain getting lighter, or is it just me?
no, it's
I
still going.
thought that to be better.
No, it's getting,
That sounds
there's
good.
lighter drops, but it's coming down heavier, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like the percentage of rain's increased, but the spray is being now kicked up on track, which is good to see.
None of these drives have penalties though, so this
I
is a
think she just
battle.
made another mistake.
Nope. Niels is a good
nah,
wet weather driver. And somebody was... I've just had a...
Niels is going to gain through here. Niels is going to gain through this bit. This is where he made the mistake last time, Lixer.
Oh, I'm going to run on Bubba Lixer. Let's see if
It
he
was
makes
here.
another mistake.
He came through here and he had to slam on the brakes on that left-hand
Nope,
side wall.
he's gone through fine this time.
has
Niels,
so
I've
much
got
more
to say,
grip
carrying a
than-
lot more speed through there.
Yeah.
About
Definitely.
5 mile an hour. As Lixer just hit the wall there. No, he hasn't
did
lost
it?
any time, so I don't think he has.
Yeah, 3.8 became 3.7. Has become 3.6.
3.5.
3.5.
Lixer's
tell
taking
you
it
what.
gingerly. 3.3.
God.
Niels is gaining. Here we go.
Is Litzer cracking under pressure?
Is Lixer crashing under...
Fidgeting
crashing...
Dragon for the
Fidgeting Dragon is in, yeah.
Fidgeting Dragon's going to play into this.
And he's just... Oh, Lixer's made a mistake at turn 1! Lixer
Oh,
just went
he
wide at
has.
turn 1!
This is
And
what's
Niels
up.
makes the apex! How costly
Fidgeting
is that
Dragon's
going to
just
be?
come out in front of him.
Fidgeting Dragons just
Oh
came out the
my
pits
God.
as well! He's got to get out of the way, and he does! Thank God for that!
Yeah, the Fidgeting Dragon
Niels
is going to make it
close.
easier for Niels to catch.
Niels, 2.4 seconds. He's just gained about a quarter of his time, the quarter of the advantage in the first 2 corners of this lap. It's not all over this race.
anything can happen.
A fidgeting dragon's on. Fidgeting dragon, yeah, moves out of the way. Fantastic, thank you very much. Brilliant. 2.7 seconds. Niels is a little bit more ginger, if I've got to be saying, through the first couple of corners there.
Licks has definitely gone wide there. The amount of the gap definitely came down.
But Niels short shifting though. Niels was short shifting, and actually Lixer gained about a 1/10.5 through that section of track.
Yeah, but this is where Lixer loses it all, isn't it?
That's alright on the ball with him. Nope, he's fine through there. Niels carrying 169 through there. I picked up that. Oh, Lixer's hit the wall! Lixer brushes the wall there on the right-hand side, and that has cost another 1/10, maybe a 1/10.5. He's actually gained time. So just ignore what I've just said. Storm is in third. Everyone's calling for Billy for a podium, by the way, in the comments.
Oh, Lixer's in the wall!
Lixer's gone!
Left side end plate's gone. He needs to continue. This is the same, I think it's the same lap. VSL Francis hit the wall. Exactly the same as yesterday, and in the same car, apart from a different nationality. Lixer, of course, is British. Fran was Scottish last night. In that race, Lixer has got to try and get Neil, try and press here. He's got more, he's not got much more ERS. I thought he was having more. I've got to be honest, but he has just gained a 10th, so he has just got a little bit more of a buffer.
Niels has not made a single mistake since this rain.
Lixer gets caught in the... Lixer just got caught in the curb on the right-hand side, but he is gaining time. He was gaining time there.
He just lost 3/10.
He's just lost 3/10.
And another 10th.
I'm going to call it now. I think Lixer's got this race win.
I don't think he does.
I don't think Niels is going to close enough in the conditions.
I think he will. Lixer will lose a lot of time through the castle section.
Niels, play it safe, play it safe, play it safe, play it safe, come on.
Look how slow Lixer's going through there.
Lixer going slow in, fast out. Niels going fast in, slow out. So I've got to be honest there, and that gap has just maintained.
It's down to a second.
Niels brush of the wall on the right hand side. I'm on ball with Niels.
Look at how much he's gained.
Come on, Lixer. Do it for me in my predictions.
Do you know what? I want Niels to get this. Niels is on him, look. I'm watching Lixer through here because 3 times Lixer's messed up through here.
Do you want me to take the final lap?
If you want.
I will take the final lap.
Here he comes.
Here comes Niels for the lead of the race on the penultimate lap of the race. As Lixer going to try and dive, he's going to defend it as hard as he can. Niels has got the speed though around the outside. Lixer's getting more speed though. Lixer is still there on the left hand side of the track. Niels just comes across him a little bit and he gets the lead of the race onto the final lap here in Baku. Niels, the Dutchman, like Max Verstappen in real life, leads the way here in Baku, and Lixer nearly going in the wall, and he has. And that is it all over, surely. Niels, unless he makes a mistake on this final lap of the race, is going to win here in TFRL. I'm not predicting anything though, because I think Lixer could still win this, you know. I really do.
No. Oh, he's locked. Oh, he's
nearly in the wall.
Lixer has not got this win.
1.9 seconds, 2.1. That gap is extending. What could have been if he didn't hit the wall? Lixer, I think at one point had about a 4-second lead, and now it's going out the opposite way. Niels taking the castle section for the final time. This is really the last point in the track where you can make a mistake. Both of them through there fine. And Niels is on the run down. This could be a tricky corner, this left-hander. He takes it flat, just with a little bit of...
Oh, Lixer's lost his front wing. He's lost all of it. And Billy podium is on.
No, Lixer is still going. Niels now rounding the final 4 corners on track. Niels is going to win here in Baku, unless something really dramatic happens, which will just throw everything up. Niels coming around the final corner, take it easy, nice. Lixer takes it gingerly through there, he's going to be getting second. But Niels, the Flying Dutchman of TFRL here in B-League, Is he going to take the championship lead? Possibly. Niels gets the win here in Baku in a dramatic ending to that race. Lixa comes across the line in second. None of them had penalties, which is good. The forgotten heroes in behind. Storm is just easing it around. Storm lost his front wing, actually.
He's lost front left end plate.
Yeah, front left end plate is still there briefly, well. If I've got to say.
Billy's lost his front right end plate as well, so everyone's finding it tricky in the
Storm
conditions.
is going to come across the line in third, and it's another podium for him in B-League, and that will close up the championship battle. However, I think Lixa is going to be on top going into next week. Billy, wide low Billy, fourth. I don't think he's finished the race all season. I think that's Fidgeting Dragon that's crashed. And Billy comes across the line in fourth. Fidgeting Dragon finishes fifth in a very dramatic and tiring race for these drivers, if I've got to be honest. That was unbelievable.
That was very entertaining, especially at the end.
Grazie ragazzi, grande strategia from Matthias. Obviously celebrating with his fellow Dutchman as I skip the podium celebrations. Sadly, I hope I get 2,500k for XP. And how dare they unsilt me? That's ridiculous. Niels wins here in Baku. It is dry in the background. Have a look. It is dry in the background.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Niels wins here in Baku from Lixa in second, Storm in third, rounding off the podiums. Then Billy in fourth, Fidgeting Dragon in fifth. We do get 5 finishers, so out of combined A-League and B-League, out of 31 drivers that participated, only 11 finished in Baku.
28.
All Steven 6, Superhero 7, James Killer Deneen and Liam DKW. Those who didn't finish will be classified in the results, and those who did get points will be classified in the points. Rocco, Jamie Boy, Toad, and yourself, LMC, will right down at the bottom. A beautiful 14th place there from the winner of A-League last night.
Top-notch drive.
Right, what we normally do for B-League, I don't think we normally have driver interviews, do we? For B-League. So has anybody got any housekeeping they want to attend to?
What? Scuba MUFC, if you are watching, welcome to TFRL.
Yes, Scuba MUFC, welcome to TFRL, of course. He is our brand new signing for A-League, and we really appreciate having a driver like him adding to already a great lineup that we have got here in TFRL. I'm very pleased to welcome him here. He's going to be as a reserve for his first race, but no doubt he will get a full-time space in the very future. And I'm also exclusively announcing the full-time acquisition of VSR Francis. He is going to be racing in the Force India for the rest of the season, and we're very proud to have another esports driver in the league in TFRL. And another bit of housekeeping, Porsche Super Cup, if you're expecting Porsche Super Cup tomorrow night, we're not on, because there's something called the United States Grand Prix that's taking place at the same time. But
right.
For any GT Sport drivers that might be tuning in, myself or will be hosting a GT Sport session, practice session for an hour from 6 till 7 tomorrow night.
My disc doesn't work.
Oh, oh, okay. So that'll have to be either me or Small then, if that's the case, or Mr. F6 if he's around.
I unfortunately am not. It's my little nephew's birthday.
Oh yes, you said. Yes, you did. I've just remembered that as well. So happy birthday to him in advance.
Thank you.
And what else was I going to say? Yeah, so the practice session will be up at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure if we'll run it during qualifying. It'll probably be up, but we'll probably be doing nothing out on track. There'll be a couple of 5-lap races. We're getting used to Mount Panorama, which is personally one of my favourite tracks. I can't wait to race around there. And if it's anything like Fuji, I will win.
Oh, just that.
Let's have a look at thingy. I just gotta hope all the people crash out in the season for my title hopes. Well, we've got 16 rounds left, so anything can happen in A-League and B-League in the F1 leagues. And as I alluded to at the start of the stream, myself and the admins will be working on some special projects behind the scenes in the coming weeks, and we hope to announce that in about a month's time. I'm not revealing what they are, but it's a very exciting time for TFRL. Only the admins know what we're working on, which is good.
I mean, not even some of those know what's going on.
I think I've already alluded to it previously.
Not to me. Anyway.
Oh, well, I'll tell you after the end of the stream. Speaking of the end of the stream, shall we end it here?
Yes, we shall. I'm just going to send a quick message out. If anyone is fancying a little fun session on Dirt 4, this evening, I will be on. Just testing out some bits. So if anyone's around, send me a message and see what we can do.
Indeed. And from myself, Mr. Elliot F6, thank you for commentating.
It's alright.
Very much appreciated. And thank you to Will for his expert analysis as well. And commentary, if he's still here.
And hosting.
And hosting, thank you very much for that. If it wasn't without Mr. Murdoch, we wouldn't have raced tonight. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Our next live stream will be next week for TFRL A-League. It is round 5 in Spain. The debut of Scuba MUFC. I'm still looking at bringing other drivers in. Hopefully Mark NUFC will be turning up, so that could be quite exciting. So get prepared for that next Friday, 7 o'clock. Myself and Mr. Aaron Collingwood, KLC73, will be commentating on that next week. But before my voice goes, thank you for watching, and until next week, goodbye.